Hi, welcome to an Inventor 2017 video tutorial. I want to do the plastic casing which I did before in CATIA and in a more advanced version in NX, now in Inventor. So again I got an assembly which holds the original, the master, and I got two derived parts, the top and the bottom. And as there are in Inventor special plastic part tools, I used them, of course, at least some of them, because it's very easy to do with these plastic part tools. So let's have fun with Inventor 2017. Okay, I've already created a empty assembly which I called Inventor Plastic Casing Master Assembly, and in this assembly I will put three parts. So go for create, and that would be the inv p casing master. It's a standard IPT. Okay, select one plane for reference and return. So next would be the top of the plastic casing, so let's call this one Inventor top P casing. Again, it's a standard IPT. Okay, and I use the same plane as reference. Return. And I want another part which I call Inventor bottom P casing. Again, template is standard IPT. Confirm and select one plane and return. Now let's go for the master. Activate it. I need a sketch on maybe the XY plane. That would be a rectangle, a centered one, and that would be 200 by 100. And finish the sketch. Now let's make an extrude, but at first I should do a parameter, at least one. Go to FX, define a user parameter, add numeric, call this master draft angle. I will do it only with one parameter, but you could do more of them, of course, and that would be not millimeter but degrees, and the value should be right now 3. Enter, and I'm done. Now let's add a plane as well, plane which has an offset from the original one, from this one, which is 0, and I will call this the splitting plane, master split plane. And let's move this up, doesn't matter. And I should have done maybe the sketch on that plane, but it's not necessary. Okay, now let's make an extrude, make it symmetric, make it 30 in depth altogether, and then go to more and use a tap angle, and that would be the master draft. So go for list parameters, master draft angle. Let's see if this is the correct angle. No, so make it minus master draft angle, and I got my 3 degrees. Very nice. Let's hide the split plane. Let's do some fillets. That would be 10. Okay, no, 10, yeah, and select the edges, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, apply, then at the top, at the bottom, apply, and another one with 2 millimeters on that edge right here, and OK. Now let's make a shell, make it 2 millimeters thickness, and just confirm, because it's only one body, so it should be split, not splitted but shelled. Let's take a look, go to view, and where is it? There it is. Half section view, maybe on the XY plane, and you see it got shelled. Very nice. So before I split it, I should add some more sketches, at least 1 or 2. So go for another sketch. Now I could use the master split plane, and there I want to have the contour and the points and the lines for the rib. So project cut edges of this one. Okay, let's cut the graphics, and I want to add the 2 rib lines, so that would be 1 line. Again, you could use very short ones. Make them 50 apart. Let's make them 10, and just a line that's midpoint to that point, and the both ends as well. Let's see, this point and that point, and give it another dimension, so this would be this length divided by 2. Now let's add some points. There will be 1 point, not necessarily the center point. Give it dimensions. This would be 85, and that might be 35. Now let's do a pattern in the sketch. Rectangular pattern. I want to put on that geometry. First direction, therefore we need the projected elements of the origin, so go to, make sure you got the right one. These are the ones, so go to project geometry, and I want to have the x-axis and the y-axis, make them for construction purpose only. Okay, now let's do our rectangular pattern with that point. First direction might be this one. Distance should be 170. Next direction is this line, and that might be 70. Let's take a look if the direction is okay. Yes, and confirm. Now finish the sketch. Now I want to split that into two bodies. I will derive that sketch into those parts, so you could add something to the sketch later on as well. But the sketch, if it's consumed, it should be shared. So this one, if I need it, should be shared. And that one needs not to be shared because it's not used. Okay. Let's hide the dimensions and that dimensions as well. Now go to, where is it? Split. I want to split not face but split the solid, and the tool would be the split plane. And confirm. Now I've got two bodies. Let's take a look. And make this the top and that the bottom body. So go right there. This one should be called casing bottom. And the other one should be called casing top. Okay, I think I have everything. So let's go to the, maybe I should of course update and save the complete assembly. Yes to all, and OK. Now let's switch to the Inventor topic casing and hide this one for the moment. Go over there and let's derive from the Inventor p-casing master, Inventor p-casing master part, open, and let's select all the elements I want to have there. That would be the top, so I don't need the bottom body. I want those two sketches. I want the split plane just in case, and the parameters I want to have the user parameter, the master draft angle. Confirm. Same over here. Again derive from the same part, open, and I will just change it to the casing bottom. Rest stays, and OK. Now I got those two parts. Let's go to the top casing, and I want to add the ribs, so I could hide the plane. And of course I could hide it there as well, just in case I need it. Go back to the top casing. Now let's do the rib. So in Inventor I can use elements of a sketch. That's very useful in this case. Select this one and that one. Let's make it 3 mm thickness, and go to the draft at the top, and that would be list parameters, the master draft angle, and OK. Now let's go for 2 millimeters. Okay, now I switch to the bottom casing and I do the same right here. Again, make a rip with this one and that one. Change the direction if it doesn't work. Make it 2 millimeters, and the draft should be again the master draft angle. And OK. Let's switch back to this one, and I just want to make sure I did it too. Yes. Now that sketch is consumed, so just make it visible. Now I want to use these points for the domes, and they are called boss right here, so go for the boss, or first I could go for the lip, so that would be the top case, and so I go for the lip. Use lip. The path edges would be this one, the outer one, and the guide face would be this one. Let's take a look. Looks good. Yeah, and confirm. Very nice. Switch to the bottom casing, and let's do again a lip. Now that would be that shape, that would be the path again, and the guide face would be this one. Let's take a look if it's okay. Yes, very nice. So let's go for the bosses. So boss, you got the head and the thread from sketch, or you could do a point from sketch. That would be that sketch, so I got these points for the dome. You could change all the values. You could add the master draft angle if you want, and you could do it with rips as well. Very, very convenient. But I will go for these. Confirm. Now let's switch to the bottom, and again to the boss. Let's see if it's not visible, so just make it visible and select the points with the boss tool. But in this case I want to do these and confirm, and you can do it with an offset from the sketch plane. Just leave the values like they are and confirm. And I think I'm done. So these plastic tools are very, very handy. Let's go back to our master assembly. See, even the holes are already there. That's very, very convenient. So if you liked it, give it a like or leave a nice comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and like my Facebook cat fan page. That would be very nice of you. Thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.